Shanghai looks huge, but once you understand its rings, everything suddenly makes sense. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll show you how Shanghai is laid out and how to explore it efficiently, so you don't just avoid getting lost, you actually have a great time. The easiest way to understand Shanghai is this. The city is built around three major ring roads. Think of them like the rings of a tree. The closer you are to the center, the older and more historic the city feels. As you move outward, everything becomes newer, bigger, and more spread out. The inner ring is Shanghai's historical and financial heart. It's the smallest area, but also the most important. The Huangpu River curves through this zone, creating the famous split between Puqi and Pudong. Most of Shanghai's iconic landmarks are right here: the Bund, Nanjing Road, People's Square, Yuyuan Garden, Lujiazui, Xintiandi, and Jing'an Temple. If this is your first time in Shanghai, this is where you'll spend most of your time. The middle ring is the city's modern urban backbone. It surrounds the inner city and represents Shanghai's expansion, renewal, and everyday local life. The outer ring marks the edge of the main urban area. It's the largest ring and connects the suburbs and new towns. For visitors, two key destinations sit near the outer ring: Shanghai Disneyland and Pudong International Airport. This is where Shanghai starts transitioning into its greater metropolitan area. Next, I'm going to walk you through a one-day travel route covering Shanghai's core sightseeing area: the Bund, the historic architecture along the river, and Lujiazui on the opposite bank. This route perfectly captures Shanghai's past and present. On one side of the Huangpu River, you'll see the city's colonial-era history. On the other, a skyline that represents modern China. If it's your first time in Shanghai, this is an absolute must-do. Stop 1. The Bund and the International Architecture Exhibition. When people talk about the Bund, they usually mean the riverside promenade stretching about 1.5 kilometers from Waibaidu Bridge in the north to Yan'an East Road in the south. This is hands down the best place to enjoy a full, panoramic view of Lujiazui's skyline across the river. Right behind the promenade is the famous Bund International Architecture Exhibition, a row of grand historic buildings along Zhongshan East First Road. These buildings date back to the 1920s and 1930s and feature Gothic, Romanesque, Baroque, and East meets West styles. Together, they once formed Shanghai's financial center during its early modern era. I'd recommend setting aside 1.5 to 2 hours here for walking and photography. The best time to visit is a clear evening, when you can experience the Bund in daylight, at sunset, and again after the city lights turn on. 3 completely different vibes in one place. Part 2. Crossing the river on Shanghai's 2 renminbi ferry. To cross the Huangpu River, skip the expensive sightseeing cruises and take the local ferry. It's only 2 renminbi and full of everyday Shanghai character. The most recommended route is from Jinling East Road Ferry Terminal to Dongchang Road Terminal. The ride takes about 10 minutes, runs frequently, and connects the heart of the Bund directly to Lujiazui's riverside. Try to avoid rush hours and head to the upper deck if possible. For just 2 renminbi, you'll get a river-level view that's surprisingly similar to a tourist cruise. If this route is too crowded, another great option is the Taigong ferry line near North Bund. From the water, you'll be surrounded by Lujiazui's skyscrapers and get one of the most dramatic skyline views in the city. Part 3. Lujiazui Financial District. Lujiazui is Shanghai's modern icon, home to the Oriental Pearl Tower, Jinmao Tower, Shanghai World Financial Center, and the Shanghai Tower. This area represents China's most recognizable urban skyline. Pick one observation deck to visit and enjoy a 360-degree view of the entire city. From above, the historic buildings of the Bund look especially elegant and compact. The top recommendation is Shanghai Tower's observation deck on the 118th floor, also known as Top of Shanghai. It's currently the tallest building in China. So here's the perfect one-day route. Start in the daytime at Waibaidu Bridge, walk south along the Bund, and explore the architectural details of the historic buildings. Reach Jinling East Road Ferry Terminal, take the ferry to Lujiazui, and explore the skyscrapers. In the evening, hop on the ferry again to enjoy the sunset from the river, then return to the Bund just in time for the iconic Bund Lights Up moment. If you're traveling with kids, Shanghai has some fantastic theme parks and museums that are absolutely worth a visit. The top recommendation is Shanghai Disneyland, located in Pudong. It's the 6th Disney park in the world and only about a 30-minute drive from Pudong International Airport. The park currently has 8 themed lands, including Zootopia, which is exclusive to Shanghai. A Spider-Man-themed land is also under construction and will become the 9th area in the future. If you plan to visit Disneyland, try to avoid July and August, which are the peak season. You'll want to set aside at least 1.5 to 2 full days to really enjoy the park, and trust me, it's totally worth it. Besides Disneyland, there are several other great options. Shanghai Legoland is a dream world built with tens of millions of Lego bricks, full of interactive rides and miniature wonders that really spark kids' imagination. The Shanghai Museum East Branch is a brand new cultural landmark. With cutting-edge exhibition technology, it brings ancient Chinese treasures, like bronzeware and ceramics, to life in a very engaging way. The Shanghai Natural History Museum takes you on a journey from prehistoric dinosaurs to modern wildlife, telling the epic story of life on Earth across billions of years. And finally, the Shanghai Astronomy Museum, the largest planetarium in the world, offers an immersive experience that takes you from our solar system all the way into deep space. You can easily choose and mix these attractions based on your interests and how much time you have in Shanghai. Next, if you want to experience the cultural and romantic side of Shanghai, this one-day city walk is absolutely worth your time. We start at Zhongshan Park Metro Station and walk along Yuyuan Road. This street is full of old Shanghai charm, with plane trees, garden villas, and former residences of famous figures. Along the way, you'll find cafes, bookstores, and creative little shops. Just pick one, sit down with a coffee, and enjoy the slow, relaxed side of Shanghai. It feels really nice. Keep walking, pass Jiangsu Road Metro Station, then turn right onto Jining Road and head south. You'll soon reach the second stop on this route, Anfu Road. This is one of Shanghai's most popular streets right now, a true hotspot loved by young locals. Continue along Anfu Road until you reach Wulumuchi Middle Road. This area is much quieter and very artsy, with lots of hidden gem shops along the street. It's perfect for walking slowly and discovering little surprises. Walk a bit further and you'll arrive at Wuyuan Road, a low-key but charming street. The historic villas here are beautifully preserved and give the area a very elegant feel. After about a 5-minute walk from Wuyuan Road, you'll reach Wukong Road. Often called Shanghai's most beautiful garden street, it perfectly captures the elegance of the old city. The street is lined with historic buildings, making it ideal for a relaxed walk and sightseeing. At the end of Wukong Road, and the end of this walk, you'll find Wukong Mansion. Designed by Laszlo Hudek, this ship-shaped building is truly unique. With its red brick facade and curved corners, it looks amazing from every angle and is one of Shanghai's most iconic photo spots. Besides this route, Shanghai has many other must-see places. Jing'an Temple is a historic Buddhist temple with over 1,700 years of history, located right in the city center. Its golden roof, surrounded by modern skyscrapers, creates a striking contrast, a rare moment of calm in the middle of the city. Another classic stop is Yuyuan Garden, one of Shanghai's most famous traditional Chinese gardens, dating back to the Ming Dynasty. Inside, you'll find pavilions, rockeries, and ponds arranged in a delicate layout, while just outside, the surrounding market is full of local life and energy, a perfect place to experience old Shanghai. That's my Shanghai travel guide. If this is your first time visiting Shanghai, I hope this video helps you avoid the crowds and see more of the real city. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be sharing more hidden routes and local experiences in Shanghai, and I'll see you in the next video.